doing the same thing?
Not as far as the league is concerned. If they're healthy, what's the goal? Throwing away games is not acceptable.
Well, think about Joe Harris, the 33rd pick in the 2014 draft. So that's the 3rd pick in the 2nd round. And boy, has he turned himself into a viable NBA player. Knockdown shooter who can now put it on the deck as well.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge double team. Simmons passes to Mr. Fundamentals. Simmons looking around. 5 on the clock. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. A second chance effort. Here's Aldridge. Cauley Stein with the defensive effort.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
Griffin's shot is off.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Nets trail by 3.
And really an incredible playmaker his entire career. Harden has taken that up a notch. And he now often looks for his teammates first.
55 seconds left to play here in the first. Harden with the stop.
Taking it all the way. Harden with the flush there.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Brooklyn shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And their success rate on the season right around 77%.
He misses the free throw. And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And he's good on the second. And here's Milton. 20 points for him last game against Chicago.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Outside, Simmons. To the left side wing. Here's Griffin. The shot's good.
And don't expect Griffin to get stopped by some contact. He's always ready for the physicality.
A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a... And a bit of a lull in the play of Joel Embiid. He sees the need.
I think I need to,
And certainly Embiid has shown he can dominate.
MVP level talent. He's just got to bring it every time down the floor.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the 76ers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Well, they've established their presence in the paint tonight also. And a lot of their scoring coming from down low so far.
And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton, Paul Millsap out there with Cauley Stein. Then it's Harden, and it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Millsap trying to get open, and there's the basket. Good from Mr. Fundamentals.
We so often identify Joe Harris as strictly a shooter, but this guy, he is a tremendous passer as well.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Harris. The shot by Cauley Stein, no good. The Nets with the lead. The guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
For 3, Harris. Rebound by the 76ers. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
And so that's the end of the first half. 76. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Shutting the floor for the Nets. Andre Drummond is out there with Durant. Then it's Simmons. Then there's Brown. And it's Mr. Fundamentals and at the shooting guard. Nets trail by 9. He dishes it to Drummond. The Nets working the ball around now. For 3, Durant gets the three-pointer to fall. KD's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Nets. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
Here's Drummond. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists tonight.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket.
Harden inside the three-point line. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Their first basket in 4 tries. Let's see if that basket gets them going. It can be contagious now.
Brown kicks to Simmons. To the inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Endorsed. You can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor. But it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Came out bustin', came out on your cousin. I do all these words, then they daddy, but you love her, you in trouble. I'm the same, I'm gon' barbecue it. That's your busy, it ain't. I went shopping, left it running, check my hundreds, check my. We watch cable and my auntie, cause my papa wasn't. But my uncle, what the certain Mr. Magic, Billy Ration, Mr. Magic, Billy Ration, miss me with that local chicken on the. Get it, crackin', I'm not surprised, I'm on the ride, man on the ride. Spam it a lot, just hold it down.
Cleveland! Let's get this game started right now. Hi, I'm Sean Pebbles, the PA announcer for the Cleveland Cavaliers, and you'll hear me call Cavs games right here on NBA 2K22. At guard, 6'1", number 2, Colin Sexton.
Coming right up. Good to have you with us on a... Hey, Allie.
Hey, Brian.
Well, great story. Good stuff, Allie. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Kemba Walker's out there with Evan Fournier. And it's Robinson in at the 6. Both teams really want this one. Playoff positioning on the line.
Yeah, BA, I like this one tonight. A bit of a playoff preview, and certainly a game that we'll look back on if both of these teams make it into the postseason.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Barrett against Durant. Goes back up. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Well, rebounding is about positioning, but for KD, a lot of times it's his timing and his length. So he goes in there and uses those to great effect.
Walker cans it from short range.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. The shot, no good. New York trailing. Walker passes to Fournier. Here's Randall. And he can't get that one. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Kick out to Brown. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Durant against Fournier. And it's slammed in by Durant.
No better way to fire up your teammates. Durant showing good athleticism on the Monster Jam.
All right, time for an injury report. And now Allie LaForce has an update on Kyrie Irving. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, the athletic trainer for Brooklyn provided some info for us. I'm told there's some stiffness in one of the finger joints, but overall the rest of the hand feels okay. And for a team with eyes on the championship, this injury could have serious implications. We will see how it affects them.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Pass to Randall. Brooklyn with the board.
He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree. Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Now here's Simmons. Last game, 26 points for him. Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Knocks it loose. Walker with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
This is where Walker really burns you. Once he turns on those jets, forget about it.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
And when you talk to folks around the league, no one has a bad word to say about Walker. He's just a good guy, a loyal guy.
A big group substitution. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. The kick to Durant. Simmons, the pass to Drummond. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
On the floor for New York. Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Inside we have Randall and Robinson. And it's Walker in at the 1. And of course, Kemba's won the NBA Sportsmanship Award multiple times.
Yeah, he's such a glue guy. I mean, he brings people together. He's a guy who improves the culture of your team.
The shot by Drummond, no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Last season, Draymond Green called out what he saw as a double standard. When players ask for trades, they're vilified. But teams can announce they're planning to trade a player and sit him on the bench in the meantime, and then it's taken in stride. Right, guys, he feels like it's disrespectful.
Well, that's something to consider, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff. Walker passes to Barrett. To the inside. Here's Randall. Oh, rejected by Drummond.